Hello everyone. In this video, I will teach you a problem related to the estimation of a building. The question is, the details of a residential building is shown in figure. Estimate the quantities and the cost of the each item of works. Number 1. Earthwork in excavation for foundation in hot soil at the rate of rupees 380 per meter cube. Number 2. Plain cement concrete 1:3:6 for bed of the foundation at the rate of rupees 3000 per meter cube. Number 3. Size stone masonry with cement mortar 1:6 for footings and basement at the rate of 2200 per meter cube. Number 4. For first class brickwork with burnt brick masonry cement mortar 1:6 in superstructure at the rate of rupees 4500. See, in the question, the details of the residential building has been given to you. The plan as well as the cross section of the building as well as the schedule of openings will be given in the question itself. From these three data, we have to estimate the quantity of the following item of works. The following 4 item of the works you have to find. The quantities of this item of work will be found out first, and later we will be finding the abstract of this. So now, let us try this problem with the center line method. See, we can find the estimate of a building with the help of two methods. One is the long wall short wall method and other is the center line method. In this video, I will be solving the problem with the center line method. So let us start solving the problem. See, we first have to find the center to center length of the whole building area. To find that, the plan of the building is given. This is the double line plan which is given in the question. So we first have to convert that in terms of center line diagram. See, the center line diagram of the building look like this. Whatever the shape of the building it is, the same shape. I am just joining all the opening areas, and then the end I got the center line diagram which look like this. So whatever the dimensions, inside dimension of the portions are given in the question, the inside dimension of the portions will be kept as it is, and only I am filling all the openings here. I will be drawing the continuous line besides the opening on the opening itself. So this represents the center line diagram of the building which is given in the question. I need to find the total center to center length of the whole area now. So to find that, let us consider capital L be the total center to center length of the building. So for finding that, as I said, I am applying the center line method here. I will be using the center line method for solving the problem. So for center line method, I had to consider the center to center distance between any two walls. See, we can see this as the one end of the building and this is the another end of the building. The figure what I had drawn represents the center line diagram. That means from the center to the center of the another wall, whatever the distance you get in the middle, that distance I need to write now. In the question, the walls thickness are given. It is said that all walls are of 230 mm thick. See, the dimension which is given in the question is meters. All the dimensions are in terms of meter. Sometimes in some problems they will give you the dimension in terms of mm or in terms of centimeter. So whatever the dimension of the building or the area it will give you in the question, you have to convert that in terms of meter. As this problem consists of all the dimension in terms of meter, no need of converting it. Whatever the value which you can see directly in the figure, you have to put the direct values while doing the calculation. But if the values are in terms of mm or centimeter in any of the plan or the cross section or at the time of the schedule of openings, if they give you the values in terms of mm or centimeter, by that time you have to first convert the value in terms of meters, and later you have to solve the problem. So this is the one important thing what you have to keep in mind while solving the problem related to the estimate of a building. So now, as the values are in terms of meter, here I will be solving the center line method, center to center length. I will find the center to center length starting with the topmost corner of the building here. See, as per the question, the wall thickness is of 0.23, that is 230 mm thickness of wall is given in the question. If you convert that in terms of meter, that gives you 0.23 meter. At the corner, you always have to take the half of the thickness. Half means you have to take 0.23 by 2 here. 0.23 by 2 I will be taking at the corners, whether that is coming at the left of you or right of you. For the corners walls, we always take the half of the thickness, and for the middle walls, we always consider the whole thickness of the wall. So now starting with this, I will be finding the length of this particular I will be finding the length of this particular wall. Starting with the leftmost corner portion, the wall start with at this point. Hence, at this point, the thickness of this wall will be considered as half. Hence, I have written this as 0.23 by 2. Then, I will move like this. I will move horizontally. If I move horizontally, you can see two dimensions within the kitchen. The first dimension always represents the horizontal dimension, and the second dimension always represents the vertical dimension. As I am finding the horizontal dimension of the wall, I need to take the horizontal dimension of the kitchen here. That is 5. I will be adding 0.23 with 5. Then plus 5 is from here to here. The inner to inner distance of the kitchen is given as 5. That means up to this you have the distance 5. And then one line you can see here. This line represents the wall here. As this wall is coming in the inner side, we have to take the whole thickness of the wall. The whole thickness of the wall is 0.23 plus. Next, let us move here. So on moving from here to here, the clear distance of the toilet or bedroom, or it may be hall, whatever the portion you consider, or for all the three portion, the value is same. The clear distance is of 4 meter, which is a horizontal distance. I am taking this as 4 meter. Plus, once you reach this point, at the end you can see one vertical line. This vertical line represents one more wall at the end. So at this point you have to take, as this comes under the corner of the building, you have to take half of the length here. The half of the length is 0.23 by 2. So that gives you the complete length of the wall from this point to this point. And now you have to see how many number of walls you have with the same dimension. See, this wall is as same as this. As both the walls are parallel to each other and is of same length, you can finally multiply the whole value with 2. 2 number of walls you have like this. So hence I will be multiplying with that with 2. So that completes the 2 walls. After finding the length of the any wall, you please shade that portion. See, I will be shading the wall portion like this. That means the shaded portion of the length of the wall is already taken. And then this wall is also finished. Firstly, I will take the horizontal distances, and next I will be taking the vertical wall distances. So these 2 walls are done. So now you have to see how many horizontal walls are left out. See, there are 4 horizontal walls left out. One is this, other is this, and then this. 3 horizontal walls are left out here. So now I will be finding the horizontal distance of these 3 walls individually. So starting with the end. See, this is the end corner of this particular wall. At the end, I have to take the half of the thickness here. Hence, the half of the thickness is 0.23 by 2. Then, I will be moving like this. If I move like this, the clear length is of 4 meter. Hence, I take this as 4. Plus, again, I reach the end of the other corner. At the end, you have one vertical line. So, the thickness of that wall has to be taken as half. Again 0.23 by 2 I take. So that gives me the length of this particular line. That is the center length of this line. So after finding this, I will shade the line like this. That means this line is also over. Now let us move to the next line. I will consider this line now. So that means this wall. So now I will start from this corner. As it is in the corner, I will take half of the wall thickness here. Plus, I will move like this. Here, first value represents the horizontal value, which is of 2.5 meter. Plus, then, once I reach this point, the wall will end here. Hence, at the end, again I have to take half of the thickness of the wall. This wall thickness I will be taking now. So that gives me the center to center length of this horizontal short wall. So let us hatch this portion. Now, only one wall is left out. So this wall I will be considering now. Starting with this corner, as it is in the corner, I had to take half of the wall thickness, then plus this clear distance I take. The clear distance is of 4 meter, plus again I reach to the another corner. At the end I had to take again the half of the thickness, that is 0.23 by 2. So that gives me the center to center length of this wall. All the horizontal walls are completed. So now we have to find the center to center length of the vertical wall. Here I will be considering the center to center length of the wall. This one, the kitchen wall I will take first. So for kitchen wall, I will start with this corner. As this is the end, I will take half of the wall thickness, that is 0.23 by 2, plus now I will move in the downward direction, that means in vertical direction. So here second value represents the vertical value of the kitchen, that is of 6.3 meter, 6.3 plus. So now after taking this, I am at the end of this corner. So at this corner I had to take half of the wall thickness, that is 0.23 by 2. So once I take that, the wall gets completed. I got the center to center length of this wall. Let us hatch that portion. Then move to the next wall. The next vertical wall is of veranda wall. So I will start at this corner. At this corner I will be taking half of the wall thickness, then plus the vertical distance is of 2.5 meter. Then again now I am at the corner. Again I have to take half of the wall thickness. So that gives me the center to center length wall of the veranda. Similarly, I will be finding this bigger vertical wall now. So to find that, I will start with this corner. This is 0.23 by 2, then plus 2 meter. So for toilet room, you have a vertical clear distance of 2 meter. You add that with 2 meter plus. See, now this walls comes in between this. This is the edge to edge length of the wall. Whatever the wall you will get in between that, so the complete thickness of the walls has to be considered. So these two walls comes in between in these two. So that's why I will be taking the whole thickness of these two walls. Now I will take the thickness of the wall as 0.23 of this, and then I will add that with the clear distance of bedroom, that is of 4 meter. Then plus again one wall you can see in between this. You have to take the whole thickness of the wall, that is 0.23 plus then 5 meter wall, the height of the 5 meter wall you have to take. Then plus once you reach at this point, at the end you have to take the half of the distance, that is 0.23 by 2. So now that gives me the whole center to center length of the larger vertical wall. You please hatch this portion. After hatching this portion, what do you have to do? You have to look whether you have the same length of the another wall or not. If you have one more wall which has the same length, then you please multiply your value with 2. See, the second wall is of same wall, same as the first wall. That's why I will be multiplying the value with 2 here. That means now the center to center length of all the walls has been completed. That means you have found the center to center length of the whole building. After finding that, you please start solving that. You please simplify it. See the simplification of this part. The first part gives a value of 18.92. Then the simplification of second wall gives you the value of 4.23. Then the third value gives you 2.73. Fourth gives you 4.23. And then fifth value gives you 6.53. Then for this you get 2.73. Then for this you will get 23.38. If you add all the values, you will be getting the total center to center length of the building as 62.75. So this gives you the final value of L, and that completes the first step of this method.